Hello everyone. In this video, I am solving my internal test paper question 3 and 4. So question 3 is consider the following complaints, suggest the approach, algorithm, process to identify application, the IPC BNS section to recommended application, BNS board nation category section or IPC Indian Penal Code section. The complaint is thief of my mobile phone was unknown person at MG Road on 22/2023. The phone was stolen when I was shopping at a store. The thief was wearing a black jacket and had a scar on his face. Answer. To identify application applicable IPC Indian Penal Code and BNS Board Nation category section are and recommended relevant section based on the given complaints, we can design an approach that combines text mining, natural language processing, NLP, and classifying techniques. Below is a structured approach to automate this process. Step-by-step approach. First step is text processing. In processing, first is tokenization. Break down the complaints into words or phrases. Next is stop word removal. Remove common non-informative words like the, my, by, etc. Normalization. Convert all text to lowercase. And next is named entity recognition, NER. Identify and label entities such as date, location, crime types, and description of suspects. For instance, crime type thief, location MG Road, date 2023, suspects description black jacket, scar on his face. A library such as we use Spark, CY, and NER can be used for this. Second step is entity recognition and feature extraction. Crime type identification. Recognized the crime begin reported. In this case, the text mentions thief of my mobile phone, so the crime type is thief. Location and date. Identify key textual information that can help narrow down the IPC BNS section. The features for the classifiers could include keyword from the complaint, example mobile phone stolen. Next is crime specific keywords like thief, robbery, etc. And suspect description could help in identify the server could identify the severity of type of crime. The next is date and location. This information forms the inputs to the classification model. Third step is build the classification system to classify complaints into relevant IPC or BNS section. We can use one of the following methods. First is rule based classification, a simpler approach where predefined rules match certain keywords and phrases for the complaints for the relevant IPC BNS section. Example: rules the complaint crime type thief rule the maps IPC 379 thief. Next is machine learning classification. Train a model to automatically classify complaints based on labels, date of historical complaints on their corresponding IPC BNS section. Training data label historical complaints with corresponding IPC BNS section. Model choice: you could use classification algorithm like naive Bayes supports vector machine SVM or deep learning, example LSTM or BERT, depending on the complexity of the data and available resources. Next is features of for training. Keyword from complaints, NER, extract entities, example crime types, suspects, description, location, etc. Output: the model output one or more application IPC or BNS section. Fourth step is IPC or BNS section mapping. After identifying the crime type and other relevant details, the next step is to map the recognized crime type to be corresponding IPC or BNS section. IPC section for theft, as in the complaint, the corresponding IPC section is IPC 379 thief. And IPC BNS mapping, the category could be mapped to a relevant BNS such as property crimes or theft crime. Next is example of IPC section. IPC 379 thief, stealing properties. IPC 378 thief is dealing with house etc. And IPC 381 theft by clerk or several properties to uh, mm, properties to possess of master. Example of BNS section: BNS 001 crime against property, BNS 002 theft and robbery, BNS 010 cyber crime if mobile phone was involved in the technical crime. For fifth step is the recommendation system. After classification, we can recommended the relevant IPC BNS section based on the identified crime. For this complaint identified thief and mobile. Suggest IPC 379 thief. Suggest BNS 002 theft and robbery. Then example implementation workflow. First input to complaint: thief of the mobile by unknown person at MG Road on 22 2023. The phone was stolen when I was shopping at the store. The thief was wearing a black jacket and had a scar on his face. Next step is text processing and entity extraction. Extract crime type thief and extract location MG Road, extract date 22 2023, and extract suspect description black jacket scar on his face. Feature extraction keyword: the thief, mobile phone stolen, unknown person, MGO, black jacket scar. Classification: the system use a machine learning model or rule based logic to match the complaint to a crime type and recommend the corresponding IPC BNS section. Recommendation: IPC 379 theft, BNS 002 theft and robbery. So this is all about the question number 3, and now we discuss the question number 4. Question number 4 of my internal test. So this is the question number 4. Question number 3, which involves classification written complaints are recommending application IPC or BNS section. We needed a data structure to store the data and algorithm perform classification and recommendation. First, suitable data structure. The data structure needs to efficient handle complaints text, extract relevant features and map the complaints to their corresponding IPC BNS section. A data structure: complaint representation text data, complaint object class representation to store individual complaints along with the key information like crime type, location, date and description, and extended entities. So you can see here we use the complaint. So this is the code for. So we create a class and we create a function in which uh, and then crime type thief, location MG Road, date the 2023 to 20, and suspect description wear a black jacket scar, and then IPC section and BNS section. Feature representation: for text data, a list of dictionary can be used to store processed features such as a keyword, named entity, example crime type, date, allocation, and their corresponding IPC BNS section. Mapping: Python code. So this is the Python code for feature expression. You can see here. This is the mapping. And next is data structure to IPC and BNS mapping table. A dictionary or hashed map can be used to quickly map a keyword or crime type IPC BNS section. IPC BNS section mapping based on the crime type or keyword. You can see the BNS or IPC mapping. And next is data structure. Data structure 3, classifier model. For ML based approach, if you are using a model learning based approach, a model object can store the classifier and its trained parameters. This could be, for example, a skeleton classifier or a deep learning model. So this is the example for classifier model. You can see the example here. And next is suitable algorithm for classification and recommendation. the goal is to classify complaints and the map to application IPC BNS section allows is to suitable algorithm for the task. Algorithm were rule based approach. Simple. For the rule based approach, you can directly map the complaint to the relevant IPC BNS section based on the keyword matching or predefined rules. First is processing. Tokenization the text, remove stop word and extract relevant feature. Example keyword. Extract extract named entities, crime type, location, suspect and description. Keyword matching. If check if the complaint content if the check if the complaint contains certain keywords relevant to crime, stolen, thief, etc. And then match the crime type to the corresponding IPC BNS section using the lookup table or dictionary. So you can see here the code for this. We create a function and then process the complaint sample based on a simple tokenization and lower casting if crime type is found in the mapping recommended IPC or BNS. This is the example for this, and this is all about our this is all about question number 3. I hope you understand better. Thank you for watching this video.